Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. If this is the first time you are meeting me, my name is Lavoisia and this is the Free and Love YouTube channel. Please feel welcome to our YouTube channel, and please consider subscribing to our channel. So today I'm going to talk about immigration fraud. I'm going to talk about immigration fraud or immigration scams. In this era of economic hardships, everyone is trying to better their lives. And one of the best ways to improve your life is to move to a place where you can find economic opportunity. So many people want to move to countries that have got a better economic standing so that they can get better employment and they can be able to support their families. So in the wake of this frenzy, many unscrupulous agents or people have come up that will want to scam or defraud these innocent people who are only looking for a way to better their lives. So today I'm going to talk about fraud or scams in immigration, how to detect them and how to avoid them. So stay tuned and welcome. First of all, it's important to know what these agents can do and what they cannot do, so that if they promise what they cannot do, you can be able to tell in advance. So what can these agents do? Number one, these agents can be able to interpret for you or translate for you various documents that are necessary. Number two, these agents can be able to gather for you or help you gather the necessary documents for you to be able to complete your visa application. Number three, these agents can be able to help you or guide you fill out the application form that is specific for your visa of interest. Number four, these agents can be able to submit for you your completed application form. And lastly, these agents can be able to refer you to a qualified attorney. Next, let us see what these agents cannot do. So these agents, number one, cannot guarantee or promise you a specific result. They can't guarantee that you're going to get a visa or a job. Number two, they cannot keep your original documents. And number three, they cannot charge you upfront for their services. Then I'm sure many of us have encountered these frauds. So it doesn't matter how smart you are. I have heard some very smart people being defrauded of millions of shillings or dollars. So do not think that you are beyond being scammed. Everyone is capable of being scammed. So what are the most common types of immigration frauds that have been encountered? Number one is we have fake immigration lawyers or agents. So be on the lookout. There are people out there who are going around masquerading as immigration agents or lawyers that are able to help you get visas or green cards or jobs abroad. So to avoid being defrauded, number one, you have to be able to be wary of fake immigration agents or lawyers. So these people, their aim is just to get your money. So they may go around filling forms or misrepresenting information on the forms. Then you end up missing out on the visa, or you might end up getting the visa, but then when you get to your country, you'll be accused of immigration fraud because of a mistake that was made in the filing of the forms. These people can also end up giving you false promises of jobs that are abroad that they have got no idea about, and their aim is just to get your money, and once they get your money, you'll never see them again. So the second most abused form of immigration is marriage fraud. So this could be a case where a non-citizen of a country enters into a marriage of convenience with a citizen of another country with the aim of moving to that country, and once they get to that country, they terminate the marriage. Or a citizen of a country may enter into a marriage with a citizen of another country with the aim of getting monetary benefit. Now, you should be aware that any marriages are scrutinized. You go for an interview, and if they see any form of fraud, you may be subject to criminal proceedings. Next, I would like us to talk about how can you spot a fake immigration agent. So, number one, if the immigration agent comes to you and gives you only his first name and mobile number, does not give you any physical location of their office, that should be a red flag. So they don't give you any physical location of their office. Instead, you meet them at restaurants and other places. You should be careful. That can be a dangerous red flag. Number two, if this agent does not give you the requirements for the visa, or they don't give you a completed requirement for the visa, that's a red flag. Where visa applications require documentation. Some may want work history, some may want your educational credentials, some may want your English language test. So if you don't see if you don't see them giving you a list, if you don't see these agents giving you a list of the documentation, instead they ask you for money, that is a red flag. Number three, if these agents give you false information. For example, if they tell you that you can work on a tourist visa or you can work on a visitor visa, that is a potential red flag. Number four, if these agents guarantee you that you're going to get the visa, 100% guarantee, is a red flag. Nobody can guarantee that you get a visa. It's only the country that is issuing you the visa that has the final verdict. So if you hear that is that it's going to be guaranteed success, that is a falsehood. So you should be wary of that. It's a red flag. Number five, any services that are offered, for any services that are offered, there must be a contract, and the receipts have to be issued for any money that is transferred. So if this agent does not give you a receipt, or there is no contract and they demand cash payment, that is a potential red flag. And lastly, if the agent demands a payment that is way beyond the fee of the visa, or they demand you to pay for forms that you can download on the website for free, that is a red flag. You should be able to check on the website of the country you are going to, and you should be able to have an idea of how much fee of the visa will be. So if you see that they're charging you exorbitant fees, that is a potential red flag. So lastly, let's talk about how to avoid these scammers. So number one, do not respond to random advertisements and emails that you see on social media or in the press. Make sure you check out and see if they are genuine. And if possible, look for a second opinion, or look for a reference. Number two, check out the website or Facebook or social media page of this company, and they should be having any, and see if they are registered, and ask them for their registered number if they have any. If they don't seem to have any internet footprint, that is a potential red flag. 3. Knowledge is power. Research your own visa. Get to know what visa you are applying and what it entails, so that when you go to that agent, you can be able to tell if they are deviating or if they have something else that they are trying to get from you. So do your own research. Go to the internet. Look at the visa you are trying to apply. Research about it. Know about it. Have knowledge. So when you go for to see your agent to help you, you already know or you have an idea where you are heading to. So do not transfer any money by cash. Make sure you have a paper trail of all transactions and keep all the receipts, so that in case of anything, you should be able to get back and get help. Number 5, do not share your personal details too much. For example, your bank details, your bank account number, credit card number. Don't share unnecessary details with the agent, because that could be a way of stealing your identity or stealing your money from your bank. 6, do not ever give the agent your original documents. This includes identification cards, credit cards, bank cards, or your academic certificates, because it could be a way of stealing your identity and stealing your money. So thank you very much. I hope that I was able to educate somebody. Please take care of your hard-earned money. We have had people selling all their possessions so that they can travel outside the country and get greener pastures, but in the end up losing everything and end up on the streets. They end up spending or wasting their lifetime savings. So watch out, be on the lookout for these scams, and make sure you are doing everything right. So I hope I was able to educate or encourage or enlighten somebody, and I hope that with this information you are now equipped to go and face the world, and you won't be able to fall into these scams anymore. So thank you for watching my video. I hope that you'll come back to watch again, and please subscribe to our channel. Encourage us to continue putting forth more and more content. And until we meet next time, bye.